Stay gone away. When you're not around, I feel amazed.
Michael Brown, that was an Akata. His daddy is an Akata. And it's a shame, because his dad, so he was just like destined. I always said any celebratory Come Guzzler Harris by these mammies is all fake and phony. Because if any of these mammies supported that whore.
Nation, one nation, but joy cometh
Come
in the
on,
morning.
Joe!
We will get through this.
We gonna get through this together, y'all.
Together.
Ooh, Joe, we gonna get through this together. Oh yeah. No, y'all ain't even considered. Y'all ain't even in the boat.
What's up, Patriots? It's time to cut through the, well, you know.
What's up, everyone? Axel here, and this is from Axetruth.com, and this is the Axetruth channel. It's late, but I had to do this video. All music, sound, and video in this broadcast falls under fair use. Fair use is allowed for the purpose of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe on copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. Give me a break. Okay, so let's get into it with these donkeys. All right, let's talk about these donkeys. The donkey party. The donkey party. I mean, you know, when they act in a donkey, you let them act a donkey. See, I'm gonna come at this a whole different way. You know, Florida got a bill out, you know, that Ron DeSantis supports called HB 1557. Now, HB 1557 is this bill is basically just giving parents the right to know what is being taught in the school, access to what's being taught in the schools, and the ability to say what's not going to be taught to these taught in schools, especially this thing that these Democrats have really they didn't dug their teeth in, this whole LGBT alphabet soup rainbow shit. And I'm saying it just like that because that's what it is when you're doing it, when you're trying to push this on that a subject so mature on little kids, pre-K, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade. You know, and I would even take it to sixth, but we'll just say fifth. But you shouldn't be talking about, I don't think that subject should be talked about at all at school. That's where I'm coming from with it, because I feel like that's such a subject that if a kid doesn't know anything about that, we don't know how that kid is going to respond to that, and how is that going to be taken by the child. And that's something a parent need to be definitely involved in, and that's something a parent need to be talking to their child about. And some people feel that way just about sex in general, and you can't talk about gay unless you're talking about sex. But we understand that this whole push that these donkeys are doing, they're pushing this crap, and the Ashkenazi Khazarian mafia that owns the media is pushing this gay agenda and putting it everywhere, all on the television, the movies, the Marvel comics, DC, in the comic books, in cartoons. You know, it's bad. It's everywhere. But guess what? I look at this totally different from everybody else. I'm not outraged. I know what this is. I'm from the left. I know how they operate. They have nothing to run on. So they got to create and go after all these little groups, and they got to solidify this whole gay. I don't know what it is with this this push for this gay thing and who they are appealing to, especially at a time like this and what everything we got going on in the world. A pandemic. And then we got World War III coming on, and Putin. With all that, but we really got these high gas prices and and that affects everything, the price of food, everything, services, everything, shipping costs, everything. It affects everything. And gas prices are at record levels, and the Democrats are running around here with this rainbow mess. Nobody, keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up and keep putting out these little videos like this. Keep doing this shit. Because you know what the funny part about this, because they're using, you know, the sexual predators, that's who are basically behind this LGBT rainbow mess that's everywhere. Because that's what this is behind. They're exploiting gay people for the sexual predators. The sexual predators that are using these stupid simple gays, the rainbow cult, who think it's their time, and you know this is about representation and inclusion and equality and all that kind of stuff, and being seen and heard. Their voices need to be heard, just like they doing with the Shines, exploiting them just for a vote, exploiting people for a fucking vote. But keep it up, donkeys. Keep it up. Here's this cringy video. I want you to look at this. I want you donkeys to keep this shit up. Here it is. Stomach this.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Gay. I said it.
Gay!
Gay.
Gay.
Gay?
Gay.
Gay. Gay.
Gay. I'm gonna say it. Gay.
What do we know about Marlon Brando?
That he's gay.
Gay.
Gay. Gay.
Gay.
Gay.
Gay.
Gay.
Gay.
Gay.
Gay.
Gay, homosexual, homosexual.
Gay.
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 Gay. Gay. Gay.
Gay.
Trans.
Gay. 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 Give me a kiss. Mwah. Gay.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Did you see the monsters in that video? Damn. I mean, the best looking thing that was in the video was probably the dude with the dreads, and everything else in there was just, oh gosh. Keep it up. Keep that up. I want them to keep that up. Keep that up. Keep using them same people. Keep all this up what you're doing. Just gay Florida. Just look in my thumbnail. You hit the gay Florida, and they said, because this is what the LGBT liberal, the far left do. They twist something and they're saying don't say gay. That's what they're saying. We're gonna say gay. In fact, we're gonna kiss. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do everything gay. We're gonna do all that right in front of children. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep this up. Keep it up, donkeys. Keep it up. In fact, put it in overdrive. See, when you overplay your hand, you overplay your hand. And y'all have overplayed your hand. You overplayed your hand with the bullshit. You know what I'm talking about. I don't need to mention it. But you overplayed your hand with that. And you have really nothing to play, no cards to play. Because things are so horrible in this country under Democrat control. We can't even find a Biden supporter to stand up and say, I'm supporting all this. I'm for this. So now you want to run with this rainbow mess? You want to do that? And then get reporters to try to twist up Ron DeSantis' words? When Ron DeSantis was explaining what this bill was, and he's trying to demonize it and make it, but see, only thing about this, I like what Ron DeSantis said, but I think what I need him to do also is things like this, Ron, take it from me, a constitutionalist with conservative values that happens to be gay. Take it from me. You can stand firm on things. When you say no, No man, I don't care if you're trans and transitioning into a female, you're still a man. You're not competing against biological females. Are you crazy? You say it like that. And look on and don't bat an eye, because I'm going like only a crazy person would think that's okay. So you put it out like that and you call it crazy, because it's only a crazy person think that is fair. That's equal. That's equality. No. And the feminists, them fake ass, phony ass feminists over there, they done lost out to men. Where they at? They silent on that shit. But guess what? Keep it up. Y'all ain't nothing but the snake biting the tail over there. Y'all don't eat. Y'all just eating yourselves up over there with your bullshit. So keep this up. Keep it up. And the press, keep it up. You know, you owned by the Khazarian Mafia. Keep that up. They want to keep this, overload everybody and put it in your face. I'm gay and I don't even watch the shit. When I start seeing when it's all that in the programming, hey, I'm checking out. I don't have to watch that, because I'm going like, no, that don't have nothing to do with y'all. You reaching now. You reaching. You got to always have this. Because it's an agenda to sexualize children for the sexual predator. See, because you can't talk about gay, homosexuality, or trans without talking about their genitals. And they want to talk about gender identity and say kids know that they want to be another gender. That's such a mature thing to say. And they're saying children know this. I don't care what you think about it and think they do. No, we're not going to have a campaign about this shit. As if gays are only, according to Gallup, 4% of the population, 4.5%. I think that's very high. I think it's lower than that. I think it's about 3%. We're talking about 3% of the population, and of that 3%, how much of that is trans? 0.05%? As if all gay people are trans and all gay people are worried about transgender people and somebody that has something going on with them mentally, because it's all mental. You know, it's nothing else. And then you do all the physical changes. So keep this up. Keep all that up, because the agenda, what they're doing this for, has nothing to do with the transgenders. It has nothing to do with homosexuality or gays or equality. Has nothing to do with that, or inclusivity. Has nothing to do with that. You're exploited for the sexual predator, for the pedophile. So the pedophile can do all this and keep y'all out there messing with children. So the right and anybody else said, look at gays, they're coming for your kids. It's not gays coming for your kids. It's the pedophiles that are pushing the gays and pushing it on children and saying it's the gays and it's gay children that we need to be sensitive to and all that, you know, and all this. Children are gay. Children would know that they're gay. They like another. They're sexually attracted to the same sex before they've ever had sex. See? You see what I'm talking about here from a person who was raped as a kid? The only way a child, and that comes out, let you know, if a child is saying they're transgendered at an age prior to puberty, they have been raped. And I'm gonna leave it at that, because that's the only way that child has been raped, touched, fondled, has been sexually, not sexually assaulted, sexually raped, because that's a child can't consent to sex. So put your comments below. Share this video. Tell me what you think about this. But like I said, I want the donkeys to keep it up. This is great. Keep it up. Keep doing this. Keep this type of thing going. Ramp it up. Even put it in hydroglide. Put your comments below. Share the video. Give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you tomorrow with some 60 Minutes.
The one world government, you can't make war with that. Why? There's no government to go against it. It consumes the world, but not God's elect. This is where you got to understand, and this is why you got to have strong faith, is to know as long as God is with you, who can be against you? Nobody. As long as you are armed with the sword of the Lord, the truth, and you understand what's happening in the world, God protects you. You and He make a majority. And you can count on that. You can believe it.